Today, there is no uncertainty that innovation is a basic piece of each part of our lives. From your living spaces getting a shrewd overhaul through your smartwatch and wellness application viewing all your means with an end goal to keep you solid and fit, right to the vast majority of our occupations depending on probably some type of innovation, the individuals who will not utilize it, is just making it harder on themselves. Enter, cash the board, for certain individuals, a wonderful thing to dig into, for other people, a tiring task where you just can't come out as a champ. In any case, innovation is here to help bring in cash the executives simpler on such a large number of fronts that it would be a disgrace not to exploit it. Here are a few different ways cash the executives is along these lines made simpler than at any other time with current tech. Disregard visas. When a colossal advancement, customary MasterCards may before long become a relic of times gone by with brilliant advances that are rising in created nations. With wallet applications, for example, that from Apple and various sorts of portable installment getting into the spotlight, installment is made simpler than any time in recent memory. For example, standardized tag QR installment is turning out to be all the more generally utilized of late. This includes installment by means of basically indicating your own scanner tag QR code on the screen of your cell phone for the clerk to examine. This will make it adequate for you to convey your cell phone just and disregard weighty wallets you can't fit in your pocket. Available anyplace, whenever. Everybody more seasoned than Gen Z will recollect dull, long holding up times in banks on a week after week or much progressively visit premise. You really wanted to feel like you were sitting around despite the fact that you were there to get some significant and fundamental assignments done. Presently, with web-based financial instruments, you don't have to go to the bank any longer for each unremarkable undertaking. Also, you can check your record balance at whatever point and any place, with the tap of a screen. This will assist you with being consistently aware of everything and furthermore permit you to see on schedule if something is strange. Also, you will consistently have the option to get an away from of what is befalling your accounts, where your cash is going to and originating from. Mechanization. Likewise, to the past point, innovation is currently permitting us to spare time while keeping everything efficient. A similar way your manager is likely robotizing the store of your checks, you can computerize the installment of every one of your bills just as your home loan or different credits. While this will make checking your ledger a to some degree less upbeat experience, it will ensure you are never late with installments and your financial assessment stays perfect. For example, it would be exceptionally helpful on the off chance that you mechanized the base installment on your Visa, as we as a whole ability heartless the outcomes generally installments can be. You can likewise robotize sparing a specific sum every month. With everything taken into account, mechanization is sparing us a great deal of time, yet on the off chance that you would prefer not to totally surrender control, you can likewise settle on updates. Simpler administration. While innovation may have made funds a bit progressively complex in certain viewpoints, with Netflix and Spotify memberships depleting ceaselessly bits consistently, it has absolutely likewise put forth an attempt to make their administration increasingly smoothed out. You can go to the least difficult cash the board applications on the off chance that you simply need the fundamental errands secured, or you can even search for applications that will faithfully reveal to you the amount you are permitted to spend consistently after thorough computations, considering all your money-related data and your investment fund's objectives. All things considered, Fund the Executives applications can be an extraordinary assistance in case you're not a conceived bookkeeper yourself. Setting aside cash en route. With a cell phone in your grasp, it is extremely simple to look at costs even as you go. Suppose you are at a store and are thinking about buying a few products. You can, on the spot, check whether different stores sell similar products at a superior cost. In addition, you can generally look for bargains online to curtail the sum you should spend. Presently there are coupon applications to get you out on this front as well. Cut out the repetitive looking through part from the condition and have all the important coupons conveyed to you and saved money on your cell phone, prepared to utilize. The equivalent goes for advancements at your preferred stores. Pursuing their mailing rundown will convey the applicable data to you about when the following deal will be. Different manners by which innovation can assist you with setting aside cash come down to things you do each day and never at any point figured it out. For example, with the far-reaching utilization of informing applications today, nobody is in any event sending instant messages or making costly calls any longer. You can do all that in the applications for nothing. This is particularly significant when making global calls. Bringing in cash on the web. These days, it is likewise very regular for any sort of business to redistribute a portion of their errands to specialists and such. This implies the chance to bring in cash online went from an insignificant trick-sounding offer springing up in your program to a genuine, reasonable vocation way. Other than outsourcing, for example, content composition and site structuring, you can likewise go to doing little, straightforward undertakings, for example, rounding out studies or pull out all the stops by beginning your own blog or business in the online world. Fundamentally, with a PC and a working web association, your conceivable outcomes to make some pocket cash or even win a full pay are interminable. Innovation is making our regular day-to-day existences simpler, and this incorporates cash the executives as well. With the privilege applications and apparatuses, you can hold your record balance under wraps, save a huge amount of time via robotizing what should be paid in any case, effectively deal with all your approaching and friendly cash, get customized rules to coordinate your ways of managing money and spare a lot of cash, or even make a few, in case you're sufficiently clever. What's to come is presently, benefit as much as possible from it.